Hello everybody. Today we are going to be working with SketchUp, and SketchUp is a very cool program that allows you to make models in 3 dimensions. I'm going to demo some things for you and then you're going to just be able to play around with it a little bit. So let's get started. So when you pull up SketchUp, the first thing you might see is this screen here which asks you to choose a template. And so if you click on choose template, basically, we just want to be working in feet and inches. We're not even going to be doing measuring for our purposes, but this is generally what you'd be doing. And then you click on Start Using SketchUp. Now, if yours does not launch automatically, I've been working with SketchUp already, so it's still in my system. I'm going to go to File and hit New, and then I will get my picture loaded in. Yours might come up right away on its own, or you might have to do File and New. But anyway, here we are. It's pretty cool, right? I've got this guy, and he's sitting here in this space, and you can see that we're working in 3 dimensions. We've got sort of a length and a width, and then with this blue axis here we have height, and that's what allows us to build things that have 3 dimensionality. There are 2 ways we're going to do that. One is we can construct some shapes and build things. And the other way we can do it is by importing in some pictures or some models of some things that other people have created for SketchUp and add them to our own design. So I'm going to show you both, and then it's going to be up to you to just kind of mess around. All right, let's get started. So the first thing I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about building a park, I'm thinking about, okay, what will my park need to have? I'm thinking one thing a park should definitely have is a bathroom. So I'm going to start by building a bathroom. I'm going to come over here, and with my cursor along this the top bar here, you can see all sorts of tools. And if you hover over them, the names will show up. So this is the rectangle tool. Here I've got the circle tool. Here I've got an eraser for the many times I make a mistake, pencil to draw lines, etc., etc. So let's start with a rectangle. I'm going to click on it, and I am going to make maybe the wall for my bathroom. So I'm thinking I'm going to click here. That's not the way I want it to go. That's all right, we'll do it this way. Okay, this is kind of looking more like this floor of my bathroom, right? That's fine. Oh, actually, let's do that. I like that. That's going to be the wall. Oh, come on. It's much easier to do this with a mouse. All right, so here's my wall. You're like, oh my goodness, do I have to draw a line here for all the different walls and kind of get them all together? This is what's so cool about SketchUp. Once you've got your rectangle built, I can now change this into a 3-dimensional shape. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to switch tools, I'm going to click on this one which is push-pull. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to push-pull this rectangle and make it into something that has 3 dimensions. So what you can see when I roll this tool over the rectangle, it kind of gets highlighted, gets selected, and click on it. How cool is this? I'm pulling it out then to make my bathroom, right? Now thinking about this, I'm like, that is too short a bathroom. Let's come over here and let's make it a little bit taller here. This guy would never fit. So I'm going to come on the ceiling here. You can see that the ceiling is now highlighted. I'm going to click. Let's pull it up a little bit. Oh, very nice. Maybe a little higher. You thinking like that? Okay, I'm done. Well, that's pretty cool. I can add, I want to do some other rectangles here. I could certainly, maybe put a door in here. Maybe something like this. Right, now the door is going to be kind of pushed back a little bit, so I'm going to try pushing it in just a titch, right? Just to kind of show the door frame. Get the general idea. Okay. You can mess around with some other things. You can do this with circles, with other shapes too. You want to put some windows in, go for it. I'm noticing here, however, that my bathroom does not have a roof, and that might be a little problematic. So I'm going to put a roof on it next. Now, it's pretty hard to do that from this particular angle. So I'm going to actually use this tool over here, which is the Orbit tool. I'm going to click on it. And what Orbit does is it allows you to move around your scene here so that you can kind of see what you're working with. So there you go. Now I'm going to come here. I can see the roof a little bit more easily. I'm going to draw a line. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to select a line, and I'm going to draw a line through the middle here of my roof, and I'm going to of my building here. I'm going to show you why. So I start here, and what's very cool about this is that SketchUp really tries to help you out. You see here that the cursor turns green when I put my pencil at this point. That's because I'm at the very, very, very edge, that corner spot. As I move my pencil along, the cursor changes. So here it lets me know that I'm on the edge of the roof. Watch what happens when I get to the middle. Bing! It says midpoint. Midpoint is the middle of a line segment. And that's what I wanted to find, right? I want to find the middle of the roof, or the middle of the ceiling on this side, and what I want to do is connect it to the middle of this side. So I click, well, I'm on the edge, I want to find the midpoint. There it is. Click, there you go. All right, so now I've got a line drawn through the middle. So that doesn't help you that much. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull that line up. So I'm going to actually click on now, I'm not going to, you can only pull 3D shapes. So I'm not using push-pull on this, I'm actually using move. I'm going to click on move. You can see that my line gets highlighted that lets me know, okay, that is what I'm going to be working on here. And I pull it up. Check it out. How cool is that? I've got a little bit more there of a roof. Now if I want to orbit around, I can click on orbit again, spin it around. Looking good, looking good. Okay. So that's basically how you do construct with shapes. Like I said, you can experiment with circles, polygons. This is an arc if you want to make like a little pond, right? I made like a little pond here, pond shape kind of here. Oh, let's flip it over this way. Let's move. Get another arc here. Oh, didn't quite close my pond off there. Let me see if I can get it there. So there you go. There's a pond. If you want to change color, you can experiment with that by clicking the fill, the paint bucket. Pick a different color. I don't know, maybe this one. It's a little bright. Maybe, how about ice? Let's do ice. There's my nice pond. You can add labels to this. If you click on the arrow here, I can label this. This is giving you the measurement of it, but I could certainly highlight that, type over it, change it to pond. Okay, if you want to label your different structures. Anyway, it's up to you, kind of mess around. I'm going to show you quickly now how you can add other things to this in case there's some more complicated structures that you'd like to have. So I'm going to come back up here to my toolbar. If you scroll along, to get models, you're going to click there, and you're going to see it comes up as 3D Warehouse, and this is where you can find all sorts of different things. So, I don't know, you're looking for a swing set, you're looking for a sandbox, you're looking for, let's look for a slide. Let's look for a playground slide. Let's see what we get. Oh. Oh. I'm kind of liking this large clubhouse with slide, yeah? Oh, that's looking pretty cool. So I'm going to click here on Download Model. Do I want to load this into my SketchUp model? Yes, I do. I hit OK. And now, I can place my playground structure, my play structure. Let's see if I get this here. Let's see if that's good. Let's orbit around it and see what we got. I need to pull out a little bit here. There you go. Okay. Okay. All right. So from that, you can see how to look for different things and see if you can put them in. I'd like to invite you now to see what you can create and have fun making your SketchUp model of the park that you guys created. All right.